Next up, it's Everything's Fine, where we're talking about the Willy Wonka experience and much more.
Vegan sausage rolls. Have you eaten them?
I've not, but it's meant to be a monster hit for that bakery chain.
Yeah, it's got a strong backbone.
Come on, carry on.
Unidentified object in the baggage area! Abolish the money!
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Everything's Fine, YSTV's flagship news show where we talk about all things that are current and maybe even some affairs. I've once again reclaimed the show from Jamie. All I had to do was leave a bunch of camera plates leading out of the studio, and now he's locked out. Though, knowing Jamie, he'll find a window to slither back in through for Untitled.mov. Before we move on to the main event of the show, there's a few events in the news that we must discuss. Firstly, we all know there was absolutely no way we aren't going to address the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow. Or should I say the Willy Wanker experience, as the event apparently left children in tears. I think there's one detail regarding this event that the internet has glossed over, however, and that's the fact that the police were in fact called. What were the police supposed to do? Beat up the unknown? Maybe. I think I would have paid to see that show, actually. I also feel like parents should have been suspicious from the start, seeing as adverts for the events created by AI included made-up words such as catgatting and exusadre. And there was even spelling mistakes referring to the event as a pasadise of sweet teats full of cartry tons. Personally, I think we should change the log line of this show to YSTV's flagship pasadise of sweet teats. Even if the attendees were upset, we can confirm here at YSTV that Wonkagate has made us all very entertained. In other news, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has announced his pledge to scrap the national insurance policy in order to reduce our taxes and help the country out of its economic crisis. However, as this policy is clearly another long-term promise Sunak can never fulfill until way past the next election, multiple critics have argued why he can't simply scrap his political career to help the country out of its economical crisis. In fact, our researchers have discovered that if Sunak were to enforce this scrap of his career, not only would economic conditions significantly improve, but overall statistics of the happiness levels in the country would also soar as a result. Yet, as Willy Wonka won't be granting our dreams this year, it seems unlikely Sunak will either. Next up, though, we have some entertainment industry news for you. A new season of Law & Order airs this week, and we have leaked footage from the first episode. Take a look.
We need to talk about these papers, Jan. Get off my back, Margaret. Look, your screw up with the Peelers case left our client with 3 cases of aggravated assault. Now it's on our backs to go through all 400 pages of the affidavit. Otherwise we're going to end up with a litigation on our libel.
If you'd given me that injunction I'd asked for, I wouldn't have had to indict the ombudsman.
Right. But if you want to become a junior partner of this firm, I suggest you start to revise your statutes, because this tribation on Tuesday is going to absolutely destroy us.
Fine.
You better settle this case, or I will cross-examine your place within this firm.
Dun dun. That exclusive snippet. Now, you, back at home, might not know this, but recently I've gotten into the ancient art of exorcism. Yes, you heard me correctly, folks. I now specialize in getting those demons out the same way you got them in. I've talked to producers, and they've been kind enough to bring in someone riddled with demons for me to try out my new talent on. So if you guys want to join me in welcoming Almira.
Hi.
Hi. Can you guys feel that back at home? I can actually sense the devil from all the way over here. That's
the devil?
That yes.
I thought I was just coming in for an interview, like about my project.
No, I can hear those are Satan's words coming from your mouth. There's no time to waste. Better get this demon out. I can feel it.
Get what out?
Yeah.
Ryan, this isn't what you said I was coming
No,
here
in the
for.
name of Beth Marsh, Cameron Fox, and Erin McLeod, I command you, unholy, non-ladder trained demon, to step out of our studio forever. Please.
In the name of what?
Yes, I command you. Spirit of not checking with tech 24 hours in advance and last minute edits, leave the body of this poor woman behind and go back to the underworld where you can serve the master of underprepared shoots and forgetting to press record. Begone, I say. Oh yeah. No, I feel it. The spirit's gone, yeah. Better?
What were you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Hey, women. Happy International Women's Day. To that, I feel the shift in the spirits already happening in the studio. Maybe this is what we needed before the start of URN. Now, moving on. You guys at home may remember our public service announcement for all freshers that joined us here at York last September. Well, it was so successful that the university admissions department commissioned us to create a similar video advertising for English students to apply here. If this doesn't make you want to do an English degree, nothing will.
Are you thinking of applying to start university this September? Are you pretentious? Do you love the sound of your own voice? Then you'll make a perfect English student. Come on, let's show you all of the great things about studying English at university. The best thing about being an English student is becoming hench from the amount of books you permanently carry around. The money they cost will also force you to live frugally, which is such a trendy lifestyle right now. Another perk of studying English is the friends you'll make. And you don't have to worry about them finding out how insufferable you are, because they'll never shut the fuck up. Lastly though, we can't forget the brilliant job prospects that graduating with an English degree gets you. We keep Asda applications in the department reception.
Now, before we start getting loads of complaints from first-year English students, that video was made by a third-year English student, just here in YSTV. So just wait, you'll be the same as them pretty soon. If we can leave you with one message from us here at YSTV, it is please don't fall for scams, especially ones with AI-generated adverts. Did you know it wasn't even Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Because of the copyright and the fact that the event was unlicensed, the character was called Willie McDuff. Anyway, does that mean that the unknown is actually Macbeth? We're not too sure. Maybe the event was a work of literary art and our society just isn't civilized enough to realize that. It's things to ponder, truly. Anyway, we hope your weekend is catagatating and a pasadise of sweet teats. And just remember not to worry, because everything's fine.